I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. Now I want to kind of compare Hendon Hooker and Will Levis, right? It's a big debate, quarterback. Will the Vikings take a chance, take the risk? If so, who will it be? Will it be Anthony Richardson, right? Let's go AR. Will Levis or Hendon Hooker? Dig me? That's the big question. Now, me personally, I made it clear. I'm going for Anthony Richardson, man, no doubt. I feel like he is the quarterback to get, the guy to draft heavy. No doubt. I feel like he has all the intangibles, has a cannon for an arm, plus athletic, man. Kind of like damn near Lamar Jackson times 2. Lamar Jackson 2.0, right? So if you ask me, who do I think the Vikings should draft if they go the quarterback route? Oh, it's an easy, definite, easy Anthony Richardson. That's my opinion. But like I've said numerous times, Will Levis, definitely be cool with him. As well as Hendon Hooker. Top 2, AR, Will Levis. I feel like Hendon Hooker is the last resort. But who knows? The Vikings could be thinking differently. It's a lot of news people, analysts, like sports experts, right? Scouts, etc., saying the Vikings might draft Hendon Hooker. Now, is he worth it? A first-round pick? He has a lot to learn. Ask me, I'm getting Levis if Richardson is not available. But you compare Levis and Hendon Hooker? I give the edge to Levis, but Hendon Hooker is a good quarterback. The thing about Hendon Hooker, though, I feel like he's going to need more time to progress, to learn the offense, for the game to slow down for him, right? For him to get adjusted to the speed and making full reads across the field, right? Because let's be real, some of the offense, it was easy reads, easy scheme. At one point in time, his reads were just one side of the field. Dig me, the NFL, you can't do that. You will get exposed. You have to be able to, as a quarterback, read the field, observe what is going on, right? Defenses, etc. That's what makes the quarterbacks elite. That's why it's such a tough position, heavy. So him not really running a pro-style offense could potentially be a problem. But do I think he can learn? Yes. At the end of the day, it's all about development, right? Development, that's the key. That's why coaches are so important, right? It's imperative you have good coaches on the team, on the squad, that can mold guys, develop guys, get the maximum potential out of them so they can reach their full potential, be successful. But as far as Will Levis and Hendon Hooker, I feel like Hendon Hooker will have the longest road to go, right? As far as maturing, learning offenses, etc. And just reading the field. I feel like that part of the game, Will Levis is ready. He has a slight advantage over Hendon Hooker, in my opinion. You compare the arms, both can sling. Or both can sling the rock. Heavy. Now, I think Will Levis may have a slightly stronger arm, but Hendon Hooker is right there, no doubt. Accuracy, who's more accurate? Could be a toss-up, man. They both look good at times. They both look very bad at times, right? They both have to work on accuracy. But you can give the edge, give the advantage to either guy, right? Heavy. That's just the bottom line. Both have powerful arms. Now, you talk about power, overall velocity, arm strength. I'm giving a slight edge to Will Levis, like I said. And if I'm drafting a quarterback, I'm going with Will Levis. I feel like Hendon Hooker has more to learn, bottom line. He has more adjusting to do. It won't be easy for him just to come right in and just adapt quickly and swiftly. Now, could be a rare case, He could be one of them, right? Who the games just come to him. He's a natural. He's a superstar. Could be a steal, etc. That could happen, right? That is not out the question. But being realistic, it's a small percentage. So that's the biggest question for Hendon Hooker, man. Can he adapt to the pro game, the pro way? Reading the field, reading both sides of the field, both halves of the field. Reading every defender, right? Not just one or two. Sometimes your first or even your second read isn't there, right? So you got to look to the other side of the field. Go somewhere else with it, man. That's the NFL. Elite of the elite. Best of the best. Stick me heavy. Now, can he zone in? So I give the slight edge to Will Levis. Now, Will Levis shown he can buy time, a lot of time if need be. He's mobile. Matter of fact, his mobility, scramble ability, may be underrated. Didn't see him play too many games, not gonna lie. But what I did see, just from the highlights on film, breakdowns, etc. Oh, he can get out that pocket if need be. I feel like he's more athletic than Hendon Hooker. Hendon Hooker, the taller quarterback, longer quarterback. But I feel like as far as footwork, getting out the pocket, scrambling ability, I give the edge to Will Levis. Now, Hendon Hooker, he can do that as well, though. That's what makes him more of a threat. He can also, be mobile if need be. He doesn't like to. He'd rather sit in the pocket, right? Being a big stature quarterback, right? But he can get out that pocket. A very rare trait for a quarterback of his size as well. Heavy. But play in, play out. Oh, yeah, I give that slight edge to Will Levis as far as just being mobile. Scrambling ability, yeah, I give him that slight edge. But it's not too far apart. It's not a wide margin. No, very close. Heavy. And the biggest question again. One of the major questions, Hendon Hooker, ACL. Yeah, that's a big injury. Last season, right before the season was over, late in the season, when will he be available? When will he even be ready to play? Can he play? Will his leg be the same, etc.? All things you have to think about, man. An ACL injury, yes, you can recover from it, bounce back 100%. We saw a lot of players do it. Shout out AP, Vikings legend. So it's been guys who suffer major injuries, right? But bounce back even better. Could be him. He could be one of those guys. But it's still yet to see, has to be proven. So the Vikings are definitely taking more of a risk. We talk about just health-wise. Will he be available to play? Now, the age on Hendon Hooker, I'm not too worried about that. Now, it may play a factor if he doesn't come in right away, year 2, year 3, being a starter, balling out. But now quarterbacks are playing a long time in the NFL, right? 30 plus, man, 40. So if quarterbacks can stay healthy, stay in shape, etc., they can play a long time, especially at the quarterback position. And no matter the age, man, if you still producing, playing at a high level, oh man, age is nothing, right? Heavy. Let's be real. It's a few guys, a lot of guys 30 plus in the NFL still contributing, correct? Even on the Vikings squad, Harrison Smith, Jordan Hicks. Dig me? So don't get too caught up in the age. Yes, it plays a factor, plays a role if a player's declining, if he's not the same, right? If he's lost a step, not the same player he used to be, can no longer play at a high level. But if he maintains his athletic ability, his talents, his skills, oh man, age is just a number. Get to it. So Hendon Hooker's age isn't a major concern, dig me? Nah. So you break him down, man, it's right there, very close, but I'm going with Will Levis. I feel like Will Levis brings more to the table. Both have a lot to learn. Even AR, Anthony Richardson. Every player has to develop, right? And prove it at the end of the day. Every team's taking a risk, a chance. But it's a risk or a chance you must take to find your quarterback of the future. And the Vikings need that. It's mandatory. They find this guy. They take a chance on the guy this year. Heavy, man. No debating. That's my opinion. You agree? Disagree? Let me know, man. Big SKOL here. You already know what it is. Feedback is much appreciated, man. Bottom line, let's get to it. Shout out all my big dogs, all my subscribers. You are much appreciated. Don't forget it. For life. But yeah, man, Will Levis, Hendon Hooker. Like I said, if Anthony Richardson isn't available, if I'm the Vikings, I'm going with Will Levis. No disrespect, but Hendon Hooker would be the last choice, my last choice. But you never know. We'll see how it goes, right? Everyone's trying to prove something, prove themselves. So the question is, again and again, it will be until they do it, will the Vikings, Kwesi O'Connell, take a risk, take a chance? Heavy, man. That's the big question. We will see. Sometimes no risk, no fucking reward. Dig me? So let me make it clear again. So we're all on the same page where I'm at with the quarterback position, who the Vikings should draft, etc. Let's go AR. Let's go AR. All day, baby. Heavy. But if AR is gone, out of the equation, no longer in the picture, I'm saying Levis. If Levis is gone, then boom, Hendon Hooker. You take your chance, you take your shot, man. Bottom line. Oh, man. Oh, man. I ain't got no picks, you hear me? SKOL like that. Heavy.